Alright, so it's August 10th, I believe. It's like Monday. Yeah, I think we're in phase 2 of our quarantine, or part 2. Either way, I'm clearing all this out right now. I know it's been a little while since I made a video. It's going to have to be a quick one because I got a lot of work to do. My landlord's going to be pressure washing and repainting the building, so I got to move all of this shit. So I figure I might as well weed it and get rid of all the summer stuff and be ready for the fall. So let's do one last walkthrough. Yeah, the Mint is, honestly, we've had a heat wave the past 2 weeks, so a lot of shit's dead, but I mean, it's also the end of summer, so that's what happens. The Mint's doing okay. That shit never really popped out. This was doing really great, but then Tara just started hacking away at it because she thought that this thing was dead, but I put it over here because it was dying, so she hacked that too. So, I just need to keep cameras out here on it or something. See, this coleus blew back up. It's still good. Still good. Morning glories and are all popping up still. We got the jasmine, did really well in the spring. Honeysuckle's fine. That's fine. It's gone at the beginning. Like, everything's fine, I guess. The pumpkin's really doing well. If you can kind of follow it, it goes all the way to right here. That little branch sticking out. So that's probably where I'm going to put a lot of these, is against the fence for now. We'll see. The tank's full of algae because it's been hot spot. This is good. I need to replant this here soon. It's actually a pretty cool little tree and it's gotten kind of big. I might bonsai it. But I haven't actually seen any pumpkins yet. The closest I've seen so far is this little guy. It's a watermelon though. Which, strawberries are doing fine. Corn all blew up. This corn doesn't want to stay standing or whatever. Dude, all that with these leaves, that's the watermelon. You can see a little bee right there. You don't really see those very often anymore, which depresses the fuck out of me. I've seen maybe a dozen the whole year. African daisy, still blowing up. Got a lot of corn. I harvested one last night and it actually has corn on it. Last year we didn't do, see, that's where I harvested it. We didn't do the we didn't pollinize them. So they came out like with only 5 or 6 kernels, but so far these ones are looking good, which is cool, I guess. This tomato has just been hanging out in here. It didn't actually do anything, so oh well. It was extra greenery. All those down below, you can see that's all cantaloupe still, and still no cantaloupe. Fuck, dude, this year honestly was not a very good year for production. But it's funny enough, I'm only noticing now, but the pole beans are just now starting to get shit on them. Next year is gonna be... Fuck, dude, I was so organized this year. I don't even understand how I got so disorganized. But it's okay. So the flower patch did really well this year. I'm thinking next year I'm going to specialize in it a little bit more. The summer sun has kind of roasted all the spring flowers, but there's still some, like there's the marigolds are still there, and the ones over there I'll show you in a second. See, the pepper's doing well. There goes the pepper. So we got these going. It's doing fine. Let's see. Morning glories are still fine. Those are good. All the pansies are definitely gone. So are all the petunias in there. Oh, there's some petunias. So there's a little cucumber. More corn. Let's go around this way. Dodge the corn. Let's see. Like, these flowers are still doing okay. This is that celery that's just been in there from the store. You can see all the roots in there. It's pretty cool. See back here. It'd be really cool if I just randomly saw a big old pumpkin I didn't see before, but that's not going to happen, is it? These all started finally trellising up too, but they're going to die here soon. You can tell, like, they're just not looking all that great. Sorry. My throat's really messed up right now. So we got all this going in there. This is the pineapple. The oxalis. The tree's doing great. It's done fine all summer. You can see that mess. That's the golden squash my mom got me. It got fucking huge this year. See, and this is watermelon all through here too. I mean, not watermelon, pumpkin. So I planted it right up there next to that lavender. and it's all trellised out, so I just like having this entire back areas for the vines, which works for me. Trying to make this a quick one just because I got a lot of shit to do today. Okay, so the tomatoes are doing Romas, waiting for some to get good. I just actually harvested all the tomatoes yesterday. I made pasta last night, so I harvested the tomatoes on there. And we get these yellow guys, they're still doing well. Like one branch died and it's all mixed in there, so it looks ugly, but whatever. The cherry still hasn't actually had any reds yet, but they got tomatoes on there, we'll see. This guy put out one nice one, and hasn't for like a month. This guy hasn't put out a single tomato all year. It's really fucking weird. But whatever. Like I said, this year was not very good for yield. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but it's not yield. So you can kind of see a little squash in there. Again, this year they didn't get very big, just like my problem last year. I've been harvesting these guys like crazy. The peppers. I've made my own hot sauce. Finally, that was my one goal of this garden year. And I did, and it's actually pretty fucking good. We got some of these guys. Got some of the Mad Hatters. Some of the pepperoncinis. I just harvested the big pepperoncini yesterday for the pasta. And then these guys right here are doing fine. Like, they don't look like there's very many because, like I said, I just harvested them. Little cucumber. Cucumber. Those guys are probably my favorite flower ever. See, the marigolds over here are doing fucking great. Like, this is just all marigold. So it's probably going to stay until next year, depending on how it does in the winter. I really like it. It's about up to almost my hip. But yeah, I mean, I guess there's not really much else. The houseplants did fine. My mom gave me this calla lily because she was killing it. So I think I'm bringing it back. I think it looks better than it did. The avocado has done great this summer. The dracaenas, done fine, all three of them. This guy, this little guy right here, has done phenomenal. Reached all the way to the ground. And this guy's doing good. There's always frogs in here. Speaking of frogs, let's see if we can see one in here. Nope. So, Tara's waking up. She's grumpy. Don't look at her. So everything else is doing fine. Thing did pretty okay. See, more beans trying to pop up even though they're supposed to be dying. But yeah, that's it. It's August 10th, probably the last garden video until we get pumpkins and stuff. 2020.